Alright, everybody, welcome in. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, there. Alright, now on pause. Alright, what's good, everybody? Welcome in. This is BearNation.com back here with another video, guys. Welcome back to our Week 6 NFL Pick Show here. We're here every single Wednesday night with this video, even though this video does have a chance of coming out on Thursday morning because my internet is pretty slow this week, well, as it always is, especially during a long video. When you get this thing to upload it takes quite a long time to get it going, but yeah, we're back here with NFL 6. This is our weekly pick show every single Wednesday. We come in here, pick a whole bunch of games. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go check us out. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button for me. Make sure you join the Discord link subscription. Make sure you guys do follow me on Twitch at Mother28, so you guys don't miss any future streams or anything like that. And then make sure you guys as well go check our NBA fantasy. That'll be coming up. That'll be starting up pretty soon. So if you guys want to join that, make sure you guys please do so. I'm pretty sure we're getting that started up in about 10, 11 days, something like that. In 12 days, something like that, whatever that deadline is. So make sure you guys please join that. So there you guys below, there is your leaderboard as we go into this week. We have a three-way tie for first with me, Adam, and Michael all at 49, and everybody else is just sticking in there. So that is the leaderboard going into this week. And those are all my plugs. So without further ado, should we hop right into the picks? Let's go ahead and get it going. But before I do, last week was crazy. Last week was March Madness. So if you look at this record and last week's record, it's not really going to be that big of a difference. Nobody really did too well last week. So I recently known that. But yeah, but without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into those picks. Alright, so we got some Thursday night football hopping in here first. We got the Eagles taking on against the New York Giants. The Eagles are wearing those white and black uniform combinations. I absolutely love those. I think those are one of the better uniform combinations for the Eagles. And they're going to go headed to New York as they play against Saquon Barkley's revenge game. They're playing against the New York Giants, who is coming off a pretty disappointing performance last week. And then you could tell the Eagles, they lost last week. They actually lost last week for the first time, and what was it? Since last year since the Jets game. I think that was the last time they lost a football game. Ever since prior to that, and then they lost last week. But yeah, this pick here. I mean, the Giants could remain competitive. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they I wouldn't be surprised if they hung around the game, because in these division games, it's so weird. That's what I think about these division games. It's so weird. I just feel I can go back and forth here. But yeah, I'm not gonna pick the Giants here. I'm gonna go with the Eagles here on the road. I think they bounce back. I think they take care of business here. I would be kind of shocked if New York won this game, actually, because Jackson Dart is a rookie quarterback. Even though I don't think he's bad, he made a couple. He actually did. Actually, I'm not gonna say actually, but he did some rookie things last week. Man, I'm already tired. He already did some rookie things last week, like turning over the football when he doesn't need to, stuff like that. So I'll take the Eagles here. Let's see. Yeller Eagles. Good thing we really have 14 games again this week, because last week was absolutely March Madness. Last week just reminded me of March Madness. Cam's taking the Eagles. Our first lone dog pick, I'm pretty sure, but I have to check. Garrett is taking the Giants. He's taking the Giants at home. It's one. Let's see. Eagles. Actually, we'll just go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and put Chase over here, because we already know who you're going with. We'll put him right on the P there. But yeah, everybody else is going Eagles. So Garrett will be lone dog in this one. I'm actually kind of surprised that he even took the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, I think, did I finish it? Nah, the Eagles offense still doesn't look as fluid as we all expected them to be this year, but let me tell you what, they are 10 times better than the Giants right now, for sure. And And I think Giants defense should be able to keep them in the game. Like I said, if you guys want to see my breakdown, score predictions, which picks against the spread, all of that tomorrow. But yeah, I think everybody's gonna go with the Birds here. If New York wins this game, I wouldn't be completely shocked. I mean, I wouldn't be that shocked, but I would be a little bit shocked. But all right, got everybody. So 10-1 there. Majority of everybody is picking the Philadelphia Eagles to go into the Giants' house and win on Thursday Night Football. Shouldn't really surprise anybody. Hopefully, you guys do like the thing, the background and stuff. Remember, if you guys are new to the channel, try to keep that up to date with every out of the team's uniforms. I try to keep that up with the uniforms that I'm wearing. So, and also switch up. You know, I like to switch colors up. I don't really like to keep the same thing on there. So yeah, there you guys have it for Thursday Night Football. Maybe an interesting one, maybe not. I don't know. Depends how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and get into our London game here. We have the Denver Broncos playing against the New York Jets. The Jets continue to look like a disaster all season long. They have not looked good at any moments during the season last year. This year, and they just look bad. They look bad on paper. But I will say that I forgot to put them in black last week. I didn't know they were wearing black uniforms, so I forgot to change it to it last week. I was getting ready to do it this week, but I decided not to because I know for sure that they're wearing their green uniforms this week. So, but the green uniforms in there. We were looking at Denver. I think this is the first time I put Denver in the whites. This is the first time I had Denver in the white, and they're coming off a pretty impressive win. As well, they ended up beating the Eagles in their own house, which is pretty impressive. And now they go overseas to play, to go to London, so that could be a tricky thing here. But come on, the Broncos. The Broncos. They're significantly better. They're the better team all around the board. Yeah, this is just another game that Denver just has to win. They have to win this game. They just can't really afford to lose this game. I'll go. But yeah, I'll go Denver. Let's see. Everybody picking the Broncos. Okay, so Yeller. I already know Yeller's going. I already know. Yeller already told me before this video that he was picking the Broncos. Let's see. Garrett Broncos. Like I said, I'm kind of expecting everybody here to pick the Broncos up. I mean, the Jets. They could get their first. It would be hilarious for me if the Jets get their first win overseas. It will be absolutely insane. But I'm not expecting. Like, I just don't know what to really expect from the Jets. Man, the Jets look like a team that they just look undisciplined every single week. They look like I don't know what's going down there in New York. I really don't. They look bad. They have. I don't think the Jets haven't even looked good all season long. All right, is that it? Michael, is he taking the Jets? Yep. Okay. Yep, he's taking the Jets. Wait, am I missing it? Am I missing anyone too? No. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, Cam's taking the Jets. Wow. Okay, so Cam with a little surpriser here. Wait, did he take the Giants? No, that was Gary. That took the Giants. And let's see. Oh wow, Will's also taking the Jets. Okay, so we ended up having two people over there with the Jets. Kind of am surprised about that. I thought everybody was going to go Broncos on this one because Broncos, they look like they're clearly the better team, but at the same time, we don't know. We don't know how it's going to be. We don't know how it's going to be. Like I said, this is the NFL. It can happen. We saw it last week. Last week was March Madness. So everyone knows what March Madness is. That is basketball. How anything can happen? Well, that was the NFL last week. So there you guys have it, a 9-2 spread there in the favor of the Broncos. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out our weekly analytics predictions video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. So you guys don't want to miss that. So I break every single game down against the spread, all that game final score, stuff like that. That will be out tomorrow morning. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Okay, next up we have the Cardinals playing against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have probably looked more impressive more than any team else. They're 4-1. They're playing excellent football. They beat the living shit out of the Raiders last week in the snot pounding. And listen, the Colts, they look awesome right now. I'm not gonna lie, they look awesome both sides of the ball. Cardinals. I mean, okay, I'm gonna kind of be really good at the Cardinals. They had no reason to lose last week. None. They had no reason to lose last week. They gave up that lead. They lost to Tennessee. That was a terrible loss for Arizona. Like I said, Arizona, they just had no reason to lose that at all. They have no reason to do that, and because they lost, well, not my actual reason why I'm not picking them here. Like I said, they just had no business in losing to the Cardinals. They just had no reason at all. I'm taking the Colts, especially with this game being at home. Like just give it to me. Just give it to me. I'm taking the Colts. Colts should be able to win this game with ease. Yeller, Colts, and he said snap pounding. So this is Colts. This is Yeller snap pounding of the week. Cam with the Cardinals, and that actually no, never mind. Cam, he's going with. I think he's taking the Colts. Yeah, Cam's taking the Colts, but he said he could switch it. The question is, do you want to switch it? I don't know. Damn, sorry about that, guys. I had a strong throat. Colts. I'm seeing a lot of Colts. Those Colts, Adam Colts. Yeah, just listen. We had some stinkers. We had some stinkers last week, and that even turned out to be some good games. So you can even say this could be a stinker, but listen, the Colts, they look like one of the best teams in football right now. I don't think anybody can stop them at the moment. Yeah, everybody's taking the Colts. Let's see, who's Chase is taking the Cardinals. He's taking the Cardinals right now. He's low. Oh, never mind. I was wrong about Cam. Cam's taking the Cardinals. I thought he was taking the Colts, but no, he's taking the Cardinals. And Michael Colts, and Will's taking the Colts as well. So there you have it. Another 9-2 spread here. Listen, this is part of the easier part of the week. Now we're gonna get into some harder games for sure. We're gonna get to more harder games. There's a lot of 50-50 games this week, and I know this is not one of them, or neither one of our starting three was none of them. But let me tell you, we're gonna get into some hard games this week. Unfortunately, this is not one of them. I'm wondering what Arizona's gonna do healthy-wise, like health-wise. Like what are they gonna do in that department? We don't know, but it's not gonna be fun against this Colts team who's playing like phenomenal football right now. So yeah, another 9-2 spread there. Cam and Chase dogging the Cardinals, and let's hear that right. Everybody else taking the Colts. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen any guarantees in this slate here. Okay, all right. Next up, we have Cleveland taking on against Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure their guys are going to be well rested. Coming off a bye, they should feel pretty good about their chances and where they are in their division right now. You're looking at the Browns. The Browns, they coming off a tough one. That was a tough one against Minnesota. Yes, they could beat it really hard. And you can even make an argument that they probably should have won that game. Like they should have beat the Vikings last week. And their defense is absolutely phenomenal. That Cleveland defense is not to be anything to be fooled around about. That defense will kick your ass if it's given the opportunity to. You can say the same thing about the Steelers, and that's kind of what the Steelers have been made of. But I don't know if I can really say that with confidence this year, because they've been a little sloppy on defense this year. So let me see who you guys got for this game. Let's see. We have everybody's taking the Steelers except for Chase. So Chase is going to be lone dog in this one with the Browns. Everybody else is over here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you know what? What's kind of unfortunate for the Browns, you just lost to Minnesota in London. Now you gotta fly all the way across country seas. Well, you're here today. You're not even going home yet. You gotta go to Pittsburgh before you even get home. So it's like going to London and then you have to turn around and play a road game in Pittsburgh, which I actually do think Pittsburgh's actually one of the toughest places to win in the NFL, and I think that's a serious statement. So I think all the advantages in this game is just leaning towards the Pittsburgh Steelers anyway. Like I said, being at home, off the bye, Steelers had 2 weeks to prepare for this, and they're at home, while the Cleveland Browns are coming back from London, like, and being on the road again. Like, that's just the nail in the coffin there. So yeah, everybody taking the Steelers. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers too. They're the better team right now. They're at home, even though their defense could be a little sus at times. I'm still gonna take them here. I would take them with confidence. I believe that they're gonna win this game, but I wouldn't be completely shocked if Cleveland walked away with a win, but at the same time I'll be shocked because the Steelers, like I said, the Steelers are in a really good situation right now with how their division's shaping up and what the injuries are going on. So Steelers and their fans, they gotta feel pretty good about where they are in the division right now. But the question is, can they hold it? Because that's not what we saw last year. They had a big lead in the division last year and they choked it away. So we'll see. So Chase, the only lone dog for this pick, going with the Browns. I respect it. Everybody else going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alright, Steelers at home, different breed. Alright, we'll see it. Next one here is we actually have our first actual good game of the week. According to me, we have Dallas at the Carolina Panthers. The Cowboys coming off of a very impressive bounce back. Again, well, I'm not really going to say impressive, but they bounced back. And it's not their fault, too. I'm not saying impressive, but Cowboys are coming off of a bounce back win against the Jets. Now you guys know why I'm saying that's not impressive. We look at the Panthers. The Panthers beat the Dolphins. Now, listen, listen. I took the risk of picking the Panthers to beat the Dolphins. Right? I thought that game was a risk. And I ended up getting rewarded, and I felt really good about it. Here's the thing, though: Dallas has the worst defense in football right now. Like, if you actually go into the rankings, the Dallas Cowboys are the 32nd ranked defense in the NFL. That is terrible, and I can see it because they allow like 30 plus points every single week. So it's like kind of hard picking against Dallas right now, but at the same time, you would think that they will be they are. Dallas has the best offense in football right now. If you look at the rankings, they're number 1 ranked offensively right now. So I don't know, man. I think this one can go back and forth because the Carolina at home is just a different breed. Like they're a good team. They perform like a well organized team at home. So, but we'll see. Let's see. Chill Will, he's gonna go ahead and start us off here. He is taking the Panthers. No, I'm just kidding. He's taking the Cowboys. There's no way Will take the Panthers. Let's see. Michael, I want to see who you guys pick first before I pick here. Michael's taking the Cowboys. Chase is taking the Panthers. He's actually gonna do it. He's taking Carolina, and I love it. Because I actually do think Carolina probably has a legitimate shot to win this game too. Eli, Dallas. Jay's taking Dallas. Did not mean to move you. No, not you. Okay. Taking the Cowboys. Cowboys for Adam. Even though he did say I did recently talk to Adam. Adam did say that he very much easily could switch over to Carolina, which, like I said, I respect it. I think Carolina can win this game. Demetrius, well, yeah, I already know he's picking Dallas. I for damn sure knowing that he's not picking the Panthers. So I guarantee you that. Let's see. We got Cowboys for Garrett. We have Cowboys for Cam. Cowboys for Yeller. And so it's so many people picking the Cowboys. Man. It's actually insane. Where's Yeller? Yep, there he is. Yeller's taking the boys. Alright, by the way, this is what I was saying. Cowboys at home, right? Cowboys at home. They're a completely different breed. Like, I think the Cowboys are actually a pretty damn good a good team at home. On the road, they're not really that good. If you guys haven't checked the last recent games, the Cowboys have been kind of messy at home, and now they got going on the road and playing against this apparently a really good Carolina team at home. And I was thinking about, I was like, okay, Panthers at home, Cowboys defense being so raggedy, the worst defense in football. I don't think CeeDee Lamb's going to play in this game, but you know what? I was thinking about it, and guess what? You ready? I was thinking about it. At the end of the day, I'm going over here. Yeah, that's right. I'm actually gonna take the Panthers to win this game. I think the Panthers. I think this is a game they can pull it off. You guys know what I say about all the time. And I know this is a risk. I know that for sure. But it feels in this NFL, it feels like you have to take at least one risk every single week to be trying to be perfect in this game. And I think this is a good risk here. Like I said, you guys know how I say all the time that pick the team that maybe because you're at home playing against a team that's not too much better than you. That's kind of how I feel like in this game. Yes, I know Dallas is way better, like skill talent offensively, but their defense sucks. Like Dallas defense sucks. They suck all around. Pass defense, rush defense, they just suck. So my opinion here, I'm gonna go with the Panthers, man. I think the Panthers actually get this one done at home. They're 2-0 at home. They have some motivation after the last game. I think they go out there and win. So it's a shocker, but I think they go out there and win the whole damn thing. So I'm going to take the Panthers in this one. 9-2 just makes me and Chase lone dog in the Panthers. I like that pick. I like that pick. I do. I like that pick, and I'm actually glad that Jordan Beaton with the Cowboys. And I'm going, man, let's go. It's like it's like I said, it's kind of a risk. It's kind of like a risk taker when it comes down to the standings, but yeah, that would be a pretty interesting game there. Ooh, okay, next we have the Chargers playing against the Miami Dolphins. The Chargers are finally wearing those blue and white uniforms. I love the blue and yellow uniforms. They're finally putting it together, which is probably the first time we've seen that this year. When we look at the Dolphins, well, you already know what the Dolphins are wearing. But anyway, let's take a look at this game. Let me check. The Dolphins are another team that I felt like that they had no reason to lose last week. They're right there with Arizona. They had no reason to lose last week. They were in control and then they lost. It felt like they were going to beat the shit out of Carolina last week, and then they ended up losing. So, running up 17-0. They blew a 17-0 lead. I was kind of disappointed with Miami. The Chargers are a little sloppy too. Let's be honest. I'm not going to take my credit. I'm not going to take anything away for the Dolphins and just by them looking sloppy. The Chargers look sloppy too. They lost the last two games. They have looked not so great the last two games. They got pieces off in the lineup. They're getting more banged up. So by me saying this, you might think that this game could go either way, but I'm still gonna go with the Chargers, man. They're the better team here. I mean, Miami does have that home field advantage, but yeah, I'm gonna go. And I know LA has to fly across the country, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I believe in their team more. I think they can find different ways to win the game. Justin Herbert's balling out still. I'm gonna take the Chargers here. Even if this game's in Miami, I'm gonna take the Chargers. Let's see. Cam's taking the Chargers, Minnesota, and as well as Yeller. So we'll get them three out of the way first. Yeller said bolt up. That's what he said. Yeller said bolt up. Let's see. Chargers for Garrett. Like I can see it. I can probably see this one being guaranteed, but at the same time, you just never know. We have 11 people picking here in the specs. So if you guys are new to the channel, so anything can happen here at any given time. Demetrius Smith, actually, in today's NFL, I actually do think it's riskier to take guarantees, to be honest, because it feels like if you do guarantee on something, we're automatically going to get it wrong. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but it is what it is. Sometimes it just goes that route. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just goes that route. So Chargers. Jay's taking the Chargers. Let's see. We have Chargers for Eli, Chargers for Chase. Pretty sure everybody here is taking the Chargers. Chargers, Chase Chargers, Michael Chargers, and Will Chargers. Yep, we're all taking the Chargers. Alright, so there's our first guarantee of the day. Honestly, not the safest guarantee. Not the safest guarantee. If you guys haven't checked, Hampton, I think he got injured last game, and I did hear that he was out, which kind of scared. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of scare me a little bit, but I'm still not completely concerned about it. I think the Chargers can still do some things on the ground and through the air. So yeah, there you guys have it. Guarantee here. All right, everybody taking the Chargers to go into Miami and beat them. Even though watch this be the game that Miami wins. Watch it. Watch this game be the Miami wins. It's stupid, but nobody picks them. Watch them gonna win. But yeah, everybody taking the Chargers. So there you have it for that. Alright, next game here. I do not know what the Ravens are wearing for this game, but I'm just going to put them in the purple and right now, because I'm pretty sure that's what they're wearing. And the Rams are wearing their white uniforms. They're wearing those Boyle uniforms like they wore in, what was it, week 2 that they wore them? But anyway, next over here we got the Rams at the Ravens, and guess what? I will be at this game, and to be honest, it kind of sucks because I think the whole time it's supposed to be like raining type stuff, so it's probably going to suck. But still, I at least I'm at the game. I'll experience it. I'm wearing my Rams gear there, and I think I'm actually gonna get this on YouTube. I'm gonna get this live to you guys and see you guys see the experience. But I'm gonna tell you what right now. You guys know for damn sure if I go to this game, I am not picking against my boys. Of course I'm gonna be picking the Rams here. Ain't no shit. I'm picking the Rams here, no question. Like I said, I think the Rams are the better team right now. They're the more healthier team. And it's kind of unfortunate because if you go back to this season, I think this would be a pretty on paper this would be a good game, but at the same time, like it's just unfortunate. Like, I want to see Lamar play too. I want to see all these guys play, and I'll get to see Derrick Henry play too. So that's pretty interesting. But the Rams defense, I'm expecting a pissed off version of the Rams. I'm expecting to be pissed off about what happened on a Thursday Night Football against San Francisco, and I think they're going to take all their mental and physical frustrations and put it on Baltimore. Like, I'm expecting this to be an ass beating, and it's kind of unfortunate because going into the season we all thought this was going to be like one of the best games of the entire year or something like that. But man, it's just tough. Alright, let me see if my Raven guys are still taking the Ravens. Yeah, the Mujers are doing it. Yeah, he's over here. He's taking the Ravens, and I'm not shocked about it one bit. Let's see, who's my second Ravens guy? Garrett, is he still taking him? No, Garrett's done with the Ravens. He's taking it. I don't think he's done, but he's done for this game. He's taking the Rams. And Michael, I believe, who's our third Ravens guy. He is also now taking the Ravens. He's taking the Rams. But I was kind of wishing that Michael would took the Ravens because division standings. I'm tied with him in the standings right now. So I was kind of hoping that can happen, but that's not happening. Yeller's taking the Rams. And he basically said what I was saying. He's basically saying what I'm saying. Like, this is so unfortunate that this game has to go this way. Right there with you. Cam is taking the Ravens still taking the Ravens. So let's see. We will monitor that. I don't think Lamar Jackson is coming back for this game. Plus, if Baltimore is smart, I wouldn't play Lamar Jackson because knowing that you have the bye coming up this next week after that. Garrett already got him. Let's see. Demetrius already got him. Adams taking the Rams. Rams for Adam. We have Jay with the Rams. Eli's taking the Rams. So there, Eli Rams. We got Chase with Baltimore. As in Baltimore, I think they have a chance. I'm not gonna completely root out Baltimore, but they have a chance. Do I expect them to win? No, but they have a chance. They have a chance. I'm not gonna completely write them off. Hell no. I think that's too severe. You know what I mean? I got Michael. And Will's gonna take Baltimore as well. Okay, so All right, so this kind of surprised me a little bit. I'm kind of surprised like this wasn't more towards like a guarantee type stuff. But you know what, Baltimore, they still have a chance. Maybe they get Lamar Jackson, stuff like that back. But like I said, I think about, like I said about last week. I hope everybody remembers here that Lamar Jackson doesn't have a chance to play. I hope everybody here knows that, because if they don't, you know, they kind of ass out. But who knows? Is there a pick? I'm not. So yeah, 6 on. No. This is 7-4 here. Majority of us are going with the Rams. Like I said, I am curious about these guys here, if they know that the guys are going to be out for the team, going to be out for the team. But yeah, we'll see. We'll monitor that throughout the week. Like I said, my predictions, picks, what's the spread, all that stuff coming out tomorrow's videos. Make sure you go check that out. But 7-4 there for the Los Angeles Rams. Alright, let's go ahead and move on here. I think this is going to be a good one here. We got Seattle taking on against Jacksonville. I'm going to put Seattle in their line right now because we haven't seen that look out of them yet. Plus, I think Seattle is pretty damn good in their line, so we're going to put it like that. Jacksonville, I did hear they could be wearing their black uniforms in this game, but I don't know. I'm not going to confirm it, so we're going to put them in the originals for right now. But anyway, in this game, I think this game was actually one of the tougher ones to pick of the week. Jacksonville's probably been one of the more entertaining teams to watch in the entire league this year, and Seattle is coming off a tough loss. Seattle's coming off a tough loss. Jacksonville's coming off a tough win. Fuck, man, like it's at home. It's in Jacksonville. Back-to-back games in Jacksonville. I don't know, man. I gotta see you guys. I gotta see who you guys got for this one. This one's a hard one. Jay is gonna start us off. He is taking the Seahawks. He's taking the Seahawks on the road. Will's also gonna take the Seahawks. Will taking the Hawks on the road. We have Jacksonville for Eli. Jacksonville, our first pick of the Jags is going to Eli. Michael also going to take the Jaguars. Taking the Jags at home. Chase is taking Seattle. All right. Well, okay, we got. Let's see, who's Adam going with here? I'm curious. Adam is taking the Jaguars. And he says squeaker of the week. All right, nice. That's pretty good there. Let's see. Demetrios with Seattle. Listen, I picked Seattle to win last week. Yeah, I should get. Yeah, sure. Seattle did let me down last week. I picked them to beat the Bucks, and if I'm being honest, I kind of regret that. But so we have Jacksonville for Garrett, Jacksonville for Cam, Yeller's taking the Seahawks. We're gonna put Yeller over here with the Seahawks. I could make this a good old-fashioned split and go with the Seahawks, but I don't know if this is a tough one. So this game, oh shit, all comes down to me for the tiebreaker. I don't know. Like I said, I think this one could go either way. Like I think Seattle's the better offensive team. At the same time, Jacksonville's defense is phenomenal. They force turnovers like nothing. And because normally in these situations, I go with the home team here. I think that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna go Jacksonville. If this game was in Seattle, I probably would be going with the Seahawks, but it's in Jacksonville. I really love how their defense has been. Jacksonville's defense has probably been one of the more impressive defenses in all of football. I think they go out and win this game, especially being at home. I'm leaning the home team on this one. I'll go Jacksonville. This one can go either way. I think both teams look impressive right now, but yeah, also what I'm kind of rooting for here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags. I'm taking the Jags at home, but this is a game I can see going either way, and this is a perfect game for a 5-on-6 split. It's a good way. I think this game can go either way. Any team can win this game. So Yeah, like I said, this was actually one of my. I'll go ahead and spoil it early. This was actually one of my tougher picks of the week. I don't know if it's going to win the Trickiest Game of the Week award. I don't know. All that stuff coming out tomorrow in the videos. Make sure you guys go check that out. Next up, this is actually a nice one. We have San Francisco at the 4-1 Tampa. The battle of the 4-1 teams. Both these two teams got off impressive wins last week, but I'm actually more impressed with the San Francisco's win, even though it will piss me off because I'm a Rams fan. But San Francisco, they're coming off an impressive win against my Rams. Like I said on the live reaction show. By the way, if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you do so. We do a weekly live watch party every single week, so make sure you guys can stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, looking at San Francisco just completely dominated. They dominated last week, and they look great now against my Rams. We look at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay continues to be one of the more consistent, one of the most clutchest teams in all of football here, and that's why I don't know here. Yeah, but Tampa Bay, they've been great throughout the stretch, and I know it's early on in the season, but that's a good sign. And, if you're already one of the clutch teams in football already, and it's only been a couple weeks, that's a really good sign for you, like going into the playoffs or anything like that. Let's see, Adam, he's still taking the Niners, right? Yeah, he is. Like I would be shocked if Adam predicts against his own team here. But my pick here, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I didn't pick him last week, and I was kind of ashamed about that. I kind of regret it, but nah, I'm not picking against the Bucks this time. They're at home. They continue to be one of the close clutch teams in football. Baker Mayfield is basically a demon. He will do whatever it takes to win a football game. Even if it's a regular season, it just feels like he doesn't care. It's just like when you win this game, you have to go. Like he knows how to win. He knows how to win damn football games. So yeah, I'm feeling Tampa Bay in this game. I think they go out there. I think they get it done. I do apologize in this game if these games are not in the right order. I do appreciate I did not organize it. So like I said, the order will be in it tomorrow. So I do apologize about that. This week, like I said, the games might not be in order. I normally go off the ESPN order, but it might not be in that order today. So like I said, I do apologize in advance. But we do have everybody's picks here, and that's why we're here, right? We're all here because of the picks. Yeller is taking the Buccaneers. I think didn't Yeller pick against the Bucs last week? I think he did. I think he did. Let's see. Cam is gonna join Adam over there. He's taking the Niners. Listen, the Niners have actually been impressive. They're 4-1, and they only have other guys back. Now, I did hear George Kittle was going through like some type of reps in practice, and that's a pretty good sign for San Francisco. They actually do need all the pieces they can get, and they kind of survived. They've been banged up, and then so far they have done a pretty good job of surviving all these injuries, and still finding ways to get wins. Garrett is taking the Niners as well, so I'm kind of surprised about this early on. Demetrios is taking the Bucks. Demetrios is taking the Bucks at home. Let's see what else we got here. Eli is taking San Francisco. Wow, so we actually do have a lot of San Francisco picks on this one. Jay's taking the Bucks. Alright, Jay with the Bucks. Okay, what else we got? Chase, Bucks. Finally, me and Chase finally on the same side for once. Other than the Carolina game. Chill Will is going with the Bucks, and Michael is going with the Bucks as well. So there you have it. Whoa. Right there. Okay. I was making a joke here. But yeah, like I said, I think this game's gonna be close. It could go either way. I'm glad people here are taking the Niners because the Niners have looked impressive. I think deserve some votes. So I'm actually glad that people over here are taking the Niners. But I'm gonna take the Bucks. They're at home this one, battle of the Bays. I just feel good about the Bucks, especially wearing those red uniforms too. I gotta take them, man. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I don't know. I think this one could go either way. Since San Francisco has looked so impressive this season, Buccaneers look like one of the most impressive and one of the most clutchest football teams ever. I gotta take the Bucs, and I'm still pissed today that I'm recording this and I didn't pick them last week. I don't know why. I'm still pissed about that. All right, but anyway, that should be a really fun game there. Next up, Tennessee, Vegas. Okay, I don't even know what to say about this game. Tennessee looks bad. Raiders look bad. Raiders have turnover problems. Tennessee can't score. It's just awful, man. Raiders coming off a disgusting loss against the Colts last week. I'm talking about brutal. The Raiders, they looked brutal last week. I think they looked brutal all year. Geno doesn't look good. The whole offense doesn't look good. They just looked awful in general. Same thing about Tennessee, but they actually won last week. I mean, they had no business in winning last week, but they did. But, so, like I said, this is just another one I was like, you know what, just hell with it. Just pick who you want to here and just hopefully that's good enough to win it. So, I don't know. I'm curious what you got, guys. I'm curious what you guys got for this one. Michael is going to go ahead and start us off here. He's taking the Titans. Taking the Titans on the road. Like I said, I pick who you want to here. I don't really care. This game's going to suck anyway. Chill Will picking the Las Vegas Raiders. I know my dad's gonna be happy about that. Eli is taking the Raiders. Chase Titans. Chase is taking the Titans. I mean, you can easily argue that these two teams are probably the worst teams in football right now. These two, they're right there with the Jets. I mean, probably the Jets are the worst team in football because they don't even have a win yet, which is kind of embarrassing. But hey, that's no problem. That's no problem. Jay's taking the Raiders at home. I did hear Brock Bowers is questionable, but the question is, does that really change my outcome here? I don't know. I mean, if they're playing a good team, I mean, absolutely, I would change my mind on that. But whatever. But Demetrius, he's taking the Raiders. Adam's taking the Raiders. I mean, is there? I don't know. I don't know if that would really. I don't know the Brock Bowers situation would really change my mind. Cam's taking Tennessee. I do. Me and Cam have not really have like a lot of the same picks this week. Let's see. Did I get Garrett up here? No, he's not. Garrett, he's taking Tennessee as well. He's taking the Titans. Let's see. Yeller Raiders. Yeller's taking the Raiders. And I don't know about this one. I said for me, this one literally went back and forth for me. I think anybody can win it. Both teams look sorry right now. Both teams suck. Like the Raiders got turnover problems. Tennessee just looks awful in general. But at home, I need to see if Brock Bowers is playing. But at home, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I think they win this game at home. Like I said, if this game was in Tennessee, if this game was in Nashville, I'd probably go with the Titans. Honestly, if this game was in Nashville, I probably do go with the Titans. But it's at home. It's in Vegas. I'll give them the slight edge in this one. But, man, this game is going to be ugly. I'm going to tell you that right now. This game is going to be ugly. It's not going to be fun for anybody. But yeah, there you guys have it. Majority of us going with the Raiders. But and I'm glad that was almost a good old-fashioned split. What was that, 4-7? So, yeah, I'm kind of glad it was a good old-fashioned split there. But it could happen, but we'll see. Next up, Bengals at Packers. Packers coming off that well rested bye. Maybe that was too early in the season. Maybe it was a bad time for them to get it because they were on a roll. We're looking at the Bengals, and the Bengals made some moves. They got Joe Flacco, and I did hear that he's supposed to start in this game. And with them, I mean, I understand the Bengals' perspective. They need to get a quarterback to kind of hope until Joe Burrow comes back in late January or some major like that. But yeah, that's not going to stop me from picking the Packers. The Packers, they look like one of the best teams in football right now. They're at home. They're coming off the bye. Bengals offense has looked rough these last couple weeks. I know they're start getting a change of quarterback, and I know that takes time. Plus, it takes time for a new quarterback to go into a new system. So, I'm gonna take the Packers here. This should be. I maybe heard their Cowboys are wearing those 1949 throwbacks uniforms, but last time I checked on the app, they were just wearing the original green. So if they are wearing their retros in this game, then I do apologize in advance. I'll post it. But yeah, let's see. Everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody's taking the Packers here. Yeah, everybody's taking the Packers. So what is this? Our second guarantee of the day. I believe everybody. I believe this is our second guarantee, right? But yeah, everybody's taking Packers. All right, so we're gonna go right there. Oh, never mind. I already got you. And we'll go right there, and there. I'm gonna see if I can get a little faster with this. And right there. And right there. Also, by the way, shout out to the graphics guy. Shout him out. We're gonna go right there, and there, and there, and where's Chill Will at? And right there. Alright, let's see. Am I missing anybody else? Alright, no, not. Alright, there you go. Guarantee on the books. Everybody's taking the Packers. Does it shock anybody, or is it supposed to shock anybody? No, it's not. It shouldn't shock anybody. I would be surprised if this shocks people, but like I said, it's in Green Bay. I know Cincinnati coming off of a road loss and a home loss. They kind of took a snap pound against Detroit, and then they came back in the last 5 minutes. But yeah, everybody take the Packers in this one. Good old-fashioned guarantee. I think that's our second guarantee of the week here. Alright, next up here we have the New England Patriots playing against the New Orleans Saints. And listen, I'm impressed in the Saints. Let's clap it up for the Saints for the Patriots last week. Clap it up for the Patriots last week. They looked really good against the Bills last week. And not only did they look good, they won the game. And they looked fantastic winning the game. You look at New Orleans. New Orleans won a football game last week. That's right. They won a football game. But yeah, even though they look good, New Orleans they didn't look that bad winning their game. But yeah, I'm still taking the Patriots. I just don't see the Patriots go out there beating the Bills and then all of a sudden just losing to the Saints. I mean, it's the NFL, so it can happen. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Patriots here on the road. I don't think they would lose this game. I would be shocked if the Patriots lose this game. I really would. I would be absolutely dethroned if I saw the Patriots lost this game. Oh wait. Oh no. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, but I'm gonna take the Patriots. I don't see them losing this game. Let's see. This is another guarantee here. Everybody's taking Patriots. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get up. We'll go ahead and get everybody up here on the Patriots real quick. We got you. And right. Should we do it again? Right there. And right there. Oh my god, I feel like I have to sneeze. And right there. Right there. Oops. Click the wrong button. And right there. And there. Nope, there. And right there. Alright, so everybody take the Patriots in this game. I mean, they should be able to win this game, right? I think everybody would have shot. You go into Buffalo, one of the hardest place to win a football game. You go in there, you win at a pretty consistent. You win. You were consistent while doing it. You look pretty good while doing it. Like, it's just hard. Like, you win in Buffalo, and then you go out there and lose to the Saints. It's back-to-back road games. It could be a little tricky, but yeah, like I said, clap it up for the Patriots last week. They ended up beating the Bills, knocking out the Bills for the first time. And I should have clapped up the Broncos too, because but I wasn't expecting the Patriots. You know what I mean? I didn't expect the Patriots to go to Buffalo and knock them out. So, but yeah, congrats on the Patriots, and let's see how they do. But I feel like they should be able to beat the Saints here. Next up here, oh my God, this is a hard one here. We have Detroit at Kansas City. Holy shit. Oh man, this is a tough one here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. Everybody thought Detroit was was going to take a backseat after week 1, and let's be honest. Since then, they have looked like the best team in football. I'm not gonna lie. The Lions, their offense looks literally the exact same as it last year. The whole team in general just looks the same from last year. They look like they lost no steps at all. KC's kind of, they're starting to find and grab again, and I think the team does get Rashee Rice. I think he's coming back after this week, I think. But this game's in KC, which makes it a lot tougher, and make this pick even more tougher. This is I think I said this early once this year. If KC were won last week, I'm definitely going Detroit. But since KC lost last week, it's kind of like situational football. So you don't want to pick against the Chiefs. I shouldn't go ahead and mention this. It's never safe picking against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. Never do it. It's never safe. But let's see what you guys got for this one. I can't really pick who you got this one. I gotta see who you guys picking for this one before I can make my mind on this one. Will is taking Detroit. Let's see. We have Detroit for Will. We got Detroit for Michael. We have Detroit for Eli. We have Detroit for Chase. Oh man, holy smokes. So that's already 4 people on Detroit. Shit. What if everybody here takes Detroit? I mean, I wouldn't be too shocked, but Cam, Detroit. Cam, Detroit. We have Garrett, Detroit. I already know Demetrius is taking Detroit, so I'll go ahead. So I'll already go ahead. Like I said, he's not. He told me already he's not picking the Chiefs this year. Cam, Detroit. Garrett, Detroit. So many people picking Detroit. Adam, Chiefs. Yeah, okay, there he goes. Now Adam taking the Chiefs. Like I say, in Arrowhead too, which is the never easiest game to play in. Did I get Jay? No, I didn't. Who are you taking? He's taking Detroit. Wow. Holy shit. I mean, I get it. I mean, Detroit's probably the better football team right now, but like I said, picking against the Chiefs in Arrowhead, that's just not a safe thing to do. Yeller, Detroit. Holy shit, dude. Like, I feel like going over there with Adam. Like, I really do, just to give him some confidence. No, not just give him some confidence, because I think the Chiefs can win this game literally outright. I think they have a chance of winning this game. I think they can win this game. But, I don't know. I kind of went back and forth with this one. I think this one's actually one of the harder picks of the week for me. Give me Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit anyway. Like I said, that offense is way too good right now. I don't think the Chiefs really I think the Chiefs are great. I think they can win this game, and this is kind of one of those picks that I'm kind of scared that I'm going to get wrong here, just because I know what the Chiefs are like inside of them. I know they can bounce back. I'm going to go with Detroit here on the road. Like I said, Detroit, they've been way too hot. Their offense has been way too hot. They look like one of the best teams in football, if not the best team in football. It's just hard to pick against Detroit right now. It's just hard to pick against a team like they'll have the way the Lions have been playing. So because of that, I'm gonna lean towards Detroit on this one. But this one's hard. This one was not easy. It's not easy at all. So yeah, there you guys have it. Detroit in Kansas City. Alright, okay, next up we have the retro battle, and we have this stupid ass Monday Night doubleheader, which I still don't understand why this even exists. But the first one first, we have Buffalo at Atlanta. Like I said, both teams are wearing their retros. Let me guys know what logo you guys like better. You like the Bills uniforms out there, or you like the Falcons? Honestly, I think I like the Falcons this logo better than the current logo. I'm not even gonna lie to you about that. Bills, same story, no, but it's cool. I think they can still rock with it. Alright, so let's see. Who do we got here for this game? Who do we got? Chase is taking the Falcons. He's taking the Falcons. Falcons at home. Maybe they do some damage here. Michael with the Bills, and with Chill Will taking the Bills as well. Like I say, Bills are coming off of the Bills, you can argue that they probably should have won last week, but they didn't. And that's on them. Yeller's taking the Bills. Yellow's taking the Bills on the road. Cam Bills. Cam taking them Bills. Garrett Bills. Oh wait, that's not Garrett, but Demetrius, he's taking the Falcons. Garrett Bills. I said the Bills rush defense. Bills rush defense. Bijan Robinson could have a day here. He really could have a day. He can just torch that Bills run defense. Bills are, like I said, the Bills' main weakness on defense is stopping the run, and that's been it for years. And it looks like that. It looks like it's still the case. Jay's taking Buffalo. Let's see who's Eli taking. Is he taking Buffalo? Yeah, okay, yeah, he's taking Buffalo. So yeah, he's gonna go over there with the Bills. I don't know about this one. I think this one could go either way. Atlanta, their rush attack, I think they can make a big difference. At the same time, like the Bills have just been way more consistent. But at the same time, the Bills haven't looked pretty during the like they won football games, but they haven't looked pretty winning those football games. I'm gonna take the Bills. Right now because I don't know if I can trust anybody in more of the crunch time situation than Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen has a big part about this. I think he delivered in crunch time here, so I'll take the Bills on the road here. But I'm not 100% confident about this. I'm not. I do think Atlanta has a chance, but like I said, I'll talk about it more tomorrow in our pick show. In our analytics predictions. But I'm gonna take the Bills for right now. I said monitor some injuries, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills on the road. Alright, and then we have our second Monday Night Double here. Like I said, we're going to get this done real quick. Next up, we have Washington taking on against Chicago. This is the Bears' revenge game because, like I said, if you guys have not known what happened last year between these two teams, Washington won on a Hail Mary that I think that tipped off of a defender, of a Bears defender, and literally somebody was standing right in the end of the end zone to catch the football by himself. Instead, the Bears batting it down, they kept it in the air and gave Washington basically a second chance, and they capitalized off of it. Like I said, this is a Bears revenge game. Well, I mean, that's kind of scaring me a little bit. It scared me a little bit because this is a revenge game for the Bears, so I'm kind of like. Plus, they're coming off a bye too, and then Washington's coming off of a speaking of Washington, they came off an impressive win last week, very impressive. Going to LA and smacking the Chargers the way that they did. But I don't think the Bears are getting revenge here. I'm going to take Washington. Wearing those black uniforms, I'll take them in this game. I think they're more explosive offensively. I trust them more. Even though the Bears look like they found a groove going into the bye week, I'm going to take Washington. I like their team. I like their team more. Yeller's taking the Commanders. Actually, he says Redskins all the time, so I'm not going to admit it. So, okay, let's see if our fans here are going to take the Redskins. So, Cam's taking the Commanders. Eli, Commanders, yep. And I know Will's taking the Commanders. So, we'll go ahead and put him over there. Where is he? Right there? Okay, yep. Yep, he's taking the Commanders. I already know it. Anybody else taking the Commanders? Alright, let's see. Garrett. Oh wow, Garrett's taking Chicago. He thinks the revenge game is coming for Chicago in this game. Demetrios, he's taking Washington. Washington for Adam. We got Washington. We have Jay's taking Washington. Make sure I'm kind of not putting these things right in the way here. Chase Washington, Michael Washington, and I believe that's it. I believe that's everybody, right? Chase, Michael, I'm pretty sure that's everybody. Michael, he's taking Washington. Is that it? Is Garrett Londog in this? Let's see. 10. Okay, hold on. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? See, I got Will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, never mind. I got everybody. Alright, guys. So there you guys have it. 10-1. Garrett. We had a lot of lone dogs this week. We had a lot of lone dogs. A lot of 2-man lone dogs. stuff like that. So if you guys haven't already, make sure hit that like, subscribe button for me. Make sure hit the like, subscribe button. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I think they win this game at home. I know it's a revenge game for the Bears. I'm gonna take them here. I like their team. Like what they did last week. They showed a lot of good stuff last week. It looked like all they needed was Jayden Daniels last week. So yeah. So like I said, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure to join the Discord, links in the description. By the way, I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna quickly hop off so I can so I can hurry up and get this thing guys to you guys, so you guys can watch this as soon as possible on Thursday midnight. Like I said, I do appreciate y'all support. This is BabyNation.com. Peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next. Peace.